Hello, everyone. Welcome into Above My Pay Grade. My name is Eric. And the Green Parties around the world, mainly in Europe, are doing some funny stuff. You know, they've touted for a long time that natural gas is the worst thing ever, and it's destroying the planet, and the sun monster is going to eat us. But the problem is their constituents or their voters have this, I don't know if it's selfish or what, but they have this super strong desire to eat and not die of freezing to death in the wintertime. I don't know. It's a thing. And so certain people around the world are realizing, we still need natural gas to heat our homes. And in the EU, the chickens are coming home to roost. In Germany, which is hilarious, Germany has led the charge on green energy. And they're having some issues. And guess what they're reverting to? They don't have enough nat gas to burn this winter. So what are they going to do? They're going to fire up their coal plants again. You know, coal, the worst form of energy when it comes to greenhouse gases. So if that wasn't funny enough, the EU just decided to vote on nat gas now being green. They consider natural gas to be green because before it wasn't, and they're realizing, wait a second, these selfish voters want to eat and not freeze to death. We got to stick with our stupid Green Party initiative. So we'll change the definition. That's right, we'll change the definition. And Europe's if you want to see where the United States is going with this green energy BS, by the way, I don't know one person who doesn't want to, if there is pollution happening, they don't want to draw down on the pollution that they create. But the desire to eat food and not freeze to death is stronger than save the whale kind of mentality that a lot of Green Party people have. And by the way, people would have gone straight solar and wind already if it was cheaper and it worked. Again, if it was cheaper and it worked. But it's not cheaper and it doesn't work. Okay? So that's the reason why people aren't going to solar and wind in droves. And once an energy form comes out that is cheaper and does work, people will go to that. Guaranteed. So Green Party come up with that. Anyways, if you want to see where the United States is going when it comes to save the whales and what kind of destruction that can have on an economy, just look how dependent Europe is on Russia. Made a video the other day about Trump was warning the EU about this and NATO about this back in 2018. And they're like, they didn't listen. But when your economic policy is run by people who use wishful thinking and fantasy thinking, I wish the world was this way, but that's not reality, it's really hard to predict. And that's why it's a very, very difficult time frame to invest in, because you have people who don't make, politicians, who you want to say that they're there to help their country, but you got to think, do they actually want to break the system? Because the way they're acting in Europe and in the United States when it comes to energy policy, it looks like they're trying to break the system, right? It looks like they're doing these things intentionally because it's so obvious that these are really stupid decisions to shut down nuclear power plants and oil refineries before you're even close enough to the dock to go to wind and solar. They shut this stuff down, and then we still need oil. And all of a sudden, voters are realizing it too. So, but not to worry. Like I said, natural gas is now green, according to EU Parliament. I'll link those stories in the description below. Let me know what you think about the green movement. I'm all about being green, not littering, all that kind of stuff. I don't really know people who want to destroy the earth. but they want to maximize human flourishing too. And if your green world order is at the cost of human beings' lives, oh, and by the way, you know what is caused when resources are super scarce, Green Party? Wars. And I don't know, but I'm pretty sure wars are not good for the environment. So they have a wishful way of thinking. So we have to get close enough to the dock if we are going to go to renewable energy. And that renewable energy has to be abundant and powerful enough to actually fuel people's standard of living. Until it gets to that point, no one's going to convert to wind, solar, or whatever else. But rest easy. You can now, if you use natural gas, which all of us do, you're part of the Green Party and European Union now. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys in the next one. Peace.